What is philosophy? What use is philosophy to us as individuals? Why did Einstein say, "Philosophy is the mother of all sciences"? I think it is necessary to clarify the origin of the word philosophy first. Philosophy. This is the word expression in English. It comes from ancient Greek philosophy. He means love. The first use of the word wisdom can be traced back to ancient Greek times 500 BC. It is equivalent to the spring and autumn period and the Warring States period in China. Based on the current literature, we can find the earliest use of plus. Phia's place. The ancient Greek philosophers. In the writings of Bidder Glass. In ancient Greece. You don't have the modern idea of specialization. Philosophia is usually a very broad concept. Study anything and everything in this world. Rational activity of the problem can be covered in philosophia. Under this concept, it is generally believed that the earliest university in the world was Plato's Academy. In the Plato Academy, mathematical biology, physics, astronomy, political science and even poetry have been classified as philosophia. And in our modern age, social science, mathematical law, physics, biology, logical psychology, ethics, political science, sociology, linguistic aesthetics, religious studies, etc., emerging from philosophy, become independent disciplines. In history, numerous philosophers have expressed concern about philosophy has different definitions and understandings. This debate has not completely stopped until today. The era in which we are currently trapped usually take pride in science, but the fundamental motivation behind the science and philosophical architecture. But someone cares. Based on the universal demand for knowledge technology, philosophy is losing ground. However, the demonstration of philosophy does not mean the end of philosophy, because philosophy is composed of. He was born out of human existence. It is also ended by the disappearance of people. As long as humans exist, you cannot give up the question of the nature of things. Can't give up the responsibility of the mind. Performance-oriented thinking. Philosophia loves wisdom. Why is it translated as philosophy? The first to translate philosophia into philosophy. A famous Japanese philosopher, Enlightenment thinker Mr. Shijo. In his new treatise on 100 medicine published in 1874. The first use of the word philosophia. Openness is defined as philosophy. In fact, in our ancient Chinese, there are no philosophical terms. There is no strictly philosophical concept. The earliest dictionary in ancient China, Eryazhong, interpret the word "jur" as real estate drunk. Mr. Shijo's translation is also very apt. In addition to that, we still use the term subjective today. Objective rational phenomenon. Real deduction. Inductive obligation. Rights science. And so on, philosophical terms. Chinese translation of social science terms. In fact, they are all from the head of Mr. Shijo. Mr. Shijo. He was also the first to systematize Western philosophy, introducing people to Japan. He is honored by the Japanese academic community as the father of modern Japanese philosophy. Chinese academia was established in 1896. The late Qing dynasty scholar Mr. Huang Zunxian put the word philosophy, introducing from Japan to China. and it's being adopted by the academic world. Still in use today. When we think of philosophy today, it may immediately bring to mind those unfathomable, obscure, or it's a dry and obsolete science. Learning philosophy. What does it do for us? Under the pressure of pragmatism, anything beyond the application of life will be viewed by pragmatists labeled useless. Philosophy is also in their eyes this sound, and it's still the dominant voice today. But in the education system of Western society, philosophy is regarded as being ahead of any discipline. First and foremost, knowledge. Among them, France is the most. In the French college entrance examination, the subject with the highest proportion of scores was philosophy. Essay topics for the French college entrance examination. Usually a discussion of philosophical categories. Every child can be based on own understanding of the problem. Translations of various books. In the French concept of education, the only standard answer is the child's mind. The only scoring technique is the child's thinking. The reasons why Westerners value philosophy. It's not about producing more philosophers. It is not to cultivate the so-called useful professionals, but with philosophy as a compass, navigate to the sublime. Philosophy allows children to think independently. Independent personality. Cultivate a strong heart. Build a person's faith on this. Faith here. It's not a religion in the narrow sense. It's where one's heart belongs. This little heart of faith. Let children learn how to take responsibility. How to take responsibility for your life. How to respect yourself in the face of difficulties and setbacks. Self-love and introspection. Self-improvement. Because a person who is capable of being responsible for himself, the ability to be responsible to others, capable of contributing to society, even the nation and the whole country are responsible. Socrates and Plato both said, philosophy prepares itself for death. When the train of life comes to an end, joys and sorrows, love, hate, suffering and sickness, mind and matter, body and soul, they are all necessary sights in our lives. This is everyone in the spiritual world. The challenges and problems that we all have to face. In the face of these challenges, I think philosophy. It can help children arm their minds to build your own worldview, outlook on life values. Fight the torrent of the world for this little heart. Offer a little more peace of mind. Appears in one's own shallowness in learning. I'm not sure what philosophy is. Give a definition approaching perfection. I'm just doing my job. Take philosophy to the high pavilion. Based on my limited knowledge from life, it's been pretty clear. The role of philosophy for the individual. I think philosophy is a study that needs to be popularized. This is also the original intention of my creation of this account. How to introduce philosophy in a simple way. How to bring philosophy into the public eye. Arouse public interest. It's something I've been thinking about and practicing. About philosophy. This is shared in philosophical terms. And it ended there. If the content in the video is helpful to you, I hope you can like it and forward it to your friends. See you next time.